Hi, this is Rudy Jones of PalmettoStateBaseball.com. Welcome to the South Carolina College Baseball video recap for Thursday, May the 22nd. Unfortunately, it's already on Friday, but the game's run past midnight. Got to wait to put the update up. So let's see what was going on in the state on Thursday. There were 7 games involving state teams played, of course, all of them in conference tournaments. In the ACC tournament, Clemson scored 3 runs in the 8th inning and took the lead and held on to beat NC State 7-6 to reach the semifinals of the ACC tournament. They'll be playing Georgia Tech on Saturday at 1. Uh, the Tigers turned 4 double plays, and right fielder T.P. Wentworth threw out 2 base runners for the Wolfpack, trying to advance extra bases in the game. Cam Canarella had 4 hits, Jack Crichton had 3, and Jacob Gerald had single and homer to drive in 3 runs. Lucas Malastat came in and pitched the final 4 innings, allowed only 1 run, and he got the win in relief. Clemson improved to 43-15. In the Big South Conference, USC Upstate's Amp Phillips pitched the first 9-inning complete game shutout in the Big South this season, and the Spartans beat Winthrop by a score of 7-0. Phillips allowed 4 hits and struck out 5. Gage Griggs, Scott Newman, Vance Sheehan, and Henry Zener all homered for the Spartans. Sheehan extended his on-base streak to 44 consecutive games. In the second game of the day, Charleston Southern hopped out to a big lead, but High Point scored the game's final 9 runs, including 2 in the 9th and 1 in the 10th, to beat the Buccaneers 15-14 in 10 innings. That sent Charleston Southern, which is 29-21 now, into the losers bracket. CSU had 17 hits, 6 of them for extra bases, but they just could not get enough of a cushion to withstand the comeback by High Point. High Point improved to 39-17. With that loss to USC Upstate later in the day, Winthrop had to play a second game on Thursday, and they beat Radford 13-4. Had a 7-run 5th inning to take command in the game and improved to 31-28 on the season. Gabe Natividad and Kobe Croft had 3 hits apiece, and Croft and Alan Benhart drove in 3 runs each for the Eagles, who are now 31-28. In the Coastal Athletic Association, Northeastern beat College of Charleston for the 4th time this season, and for the 4th straight time, it was a shutout by the score of 6-0 in the CAA tournament down at Patriots Point. Cougars fell to 35-21. Northeastern has won 25 straight games and is 46-9 of the season. And I believe I read where that was their 17th shutout of the season. Not too bad. In the Southern Conference tournament in Greenville, Cade Collins and Nico Brini, drove in 4 runs apiece as the Terriers beat the Citadel 12-4. Wofford improved to 33-25, stayed unbeaten in the tournament. Collins and Tanner Harden had 3 hits apiece. Kenny Michaels pitched a complete game for the Terriers. Travis Elliott homered and Arian Patel doubled and drove in 2 runs for the Bulldogs, who fell to 30-23. In the final game involving the state team on Thursday, Coastal Carolina got 10 strikeouts from Cameron Flukie in 7 shutout innings and went on to beat Marshall 4-2 in the Sun Belt Conference tournament. The Chanticleers won their 16th straight game. They're 46-11, and they'll advance to the conference tournament semifinals on Saturday. Other scores involving teams in those particular conferences: Georgia Tech beat California 10-3 to advance to play Clemson. In the SEC tournament, Texas A&M beat Auburn 3-2. Tennessee beat Texas 7-5 in 12 innings, and Vanderbilt beat Oklahoma 6-1. In the Big South Conference tournament, we covered those with the state teams. In the CAA, Elon beat William and Mary by a score of 7-4, and UNC Wilmington beat Campbell 6-0. In the other Southern Conference tournament game played on Thursday, Western Carolina beat Mercer 10-3. In the other Sun Belt Conference games, Troy beat Texas State 4-2, Louisiana beat Georgia Southern 5-4, and Southern Mississippi beat Old Dominion 10-0. How about the schedule for Friday? In the ACC tournament, we have Duke playing Florida State at 3 o'clock. Boston College plays North Carolina at 7. In the SEC tournament, Ole Miss plays Arkansas at 4 o'clock. Texas A&M plays LSU at 7:30. In the Big South, USC Upstate and High Point meet in the unbeaten's game, 11-8. The winner advances to the championship round. In the next game, Winthrop plays Charleston Southern at 3 o'clock. Then at 7 o'clock, the loser of the High Point USC Upstate game will play the winner of the Winthrop Charleston Southern game and another elimination game. In the CAA tournament, Elon will play College of Charleston at 11 o'clock down at Patriots Point. Then the winner of that game will play Campbell at 3 o'clock in an elimination game. In the winner's bracket game, Northeastern will play UNC Wilmington at 7. In the Southern Conference tournament in Greenville, Western Carolina plays East Tennessee State at 9 a.m. Wofford plays Samford at 12:30. The Citadel plays the loser of the Western Carolina East Tennessee State game at 4, and Mercer plays the loser of the Wofford-Samford game at 7:30. In the Sun Belt Conference tournament on Friday, Old Dominion plays Troy at 4 o'clock. That's in Montgomery, Alabama, by the way. Marshall plays Louisiana at 7:30 p.m. That's all the schedule for Friday. One little note I found on X is that Denmark Tech is going to start a baseball program. They'll compete in Region 10 of NJCAA junior colleges. They already play men's and women's basketball and men's soccer in that. They will be adding players. I'll get a little something on that on PalmettoStateBaseball.com as soon as I can, get a little bit more information. But I thought it was neat to see we're going to have another baseball team in the state. Also, one other note, I saw where Ryan Bakes of South Carolina has entered the transfer portal. Could be the first of many in the state that I've seen anyway. There may have been more. But anyway, that's it for the South Carolina College Baseball video recap for Thursday, May the 22nd. This is Rudy Jones of PalmettoStateBaseball.com saying thanks for watching and Jesus loves you.